while we're on the subject of boners, let's just talk about something. You know, women, they got all these problems and stuff that they say, like, oh, I got my period, oh, I gotta give birth and stuff. Well, you don't have to give birth. But, I mean, I guess the period thing isn't really within your control so much. But, you know, us men, we have problems, too, that women can't really relate to, like the travel boner. Or all inappropriate erections, because you can't necessarily control when you get your boner on. But you know, I don't know how many of you men can relate, but when I was a young boy, I rode the school bus to school. And even still, you know, men, blood gets trapped in your areas when you sit for a while and all, and sometimes you get an erection. A boner, if you will. Well, the worst, man, I remember being in like elementary school and I would ride school bus, get there, and I had like a fucking 45-minute bus ride and all, it sucked. But you get to school and oh well, then you got the little boner going on, bump, 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 sticking on up, you know, and you left the house with your shirt tucked in, looking nice, because that's what mom wanted you to do and all. Well, you get there, what are you going to do? Now you got a boner. You can't exactly walk around with your little, with your elementary school boner sticking out. That's not appropriate. Still not appropriate today either. But, womp, 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 a dump. So, what do? You untuck your shirt, tuck your wiener behind your waistband, presumably, sticking out the top of your pants. I mean, depending on how well endowed you were, you know, be sticking up there. So you do that, but you still got awkward kind of bulge, and you're still self-conscious. So what do? You carry your book bag if you got it in front of you, or you know, you just carry your books there, and like, oh man, can this just go away? You know, then it maybe halfway goes away, and then it's still kind of sticking out there. So you carrying your books and like just trying to not feel weird and awkward. So ladies, you're not the only ones that have to deal with problems that are beyond your control, because for many years I've been having to deal with inappropriate erections, aka travel boners, or even just boners in school, because, you know, inevitably at some point in your life you've been sitting at your desk or whatever, and teacher says, oh, hey little dirty, why don't you come up here and work out this math problem on the board? And you're like, no thanks, no, you need to get up here, everyone's going to participate. I'm like, but teacher, I've got a boner and I don't want to walk up to the front of the class. Well, of course I couldn't say that, so I, you know, kind of discreetly tuck my ween, my wiener up there in the waistband again. So yeah, these are just real life things. I'm sure there's people that can relate. I know there's a lot of my friends who can relate. I've talked about boners with my friends, as you do. Who hasn't had a good boner conversation? It's boner-fied. Alright, well, that's enough of rambling about that. So, hope you've enjoyed this chapter of Bonerific. Bye.